My name is Evangelos Saik and welcome to this beginner's practice, a little bit of a hip flow. The props we're gonna need for today is a yoga mat and maybe a pillow underneath the knees and a chair. Without further ado, let's start the practice. Come in tabletop over here. Bring the knees underneath the hips and the wrists underneath the shoulders. And very gently we start with some cat and cows. We inhale, bring the shoulder blades back and the lower back, the tailbone towards the sky to open the chest. Exhale, push the floor to round the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, push the floor, relax the head. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Bring the knees together so you can balance on the right knee. Now if the knee hurts, you either fold the mat or you place a little pillow underneath your right knee. Imagine that you have a pen on your right knee. We're going to bend the knee and you're going to want to draw huge circles with the knee. So keep the elbows straight. Do not allow the right elbow to bend, because that will make the body to turn, and that is not opening the hip to the side. This is turning the torso to the sides, and we want to work on the hip. So as we're from here, I'm going to draw 5 big circles. Just keep breathing freely. Don't hold the breath. Maybe you want to inhale one round and exhale the other, or maybe you want to inhale half circle and exhale the other half. One more. Remember, straight elbows, huge circle, to the degree that you can. Change directions. Same leg, left leg, different direction. Goes back, side, forward and down without touching. Breathe, that's 2. That is 3. That is 4. And 5. Change legs. First, we bring the knee to the chest, open it out, up as high up as we can, and down. Keep both elbows straight. Don't allow the elbow again to bend, otherwise the torso is going to twist. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And we change direction. 3 more. Another 2. Last one. And relax. Next one, we're gonna continue with the first exercise, cat and cow, but we're gonna add something. I'm gonna start with the left leg. As we inhale, we open the torso as before, but this time we bring the foot all the way up to the sky. We don't extend the leg back. We push the foot towards the sky. As we exhale, we round the spine and we bring the left foot as forward as we can without using momentum. So we don't want to do this and just throw the foot forward. We want to use the core muscles and the hip flexor muscles to push and controllably bring it as forward as you can. It may stop here. Perfectly fine, wherever it goes, we don't care, as long as we push the floor, engage the core and the hip flexors to bring the foot as forward as we can to work on this hip joint. So again, feet knees apart or together if it helps you to balance. Inhale, open chest, foot up. Exhale, push the floor with control, bring the foot as forward as you can. With control is the key word. 4 more times. And push. Bring the knee as close to your armpit as you can so you can place the foot forward. 2 more times. Last one. And relax. Other leg, 5 times right leg. Inhale, exhale, push and place the foot. Inhale, exhale, push and place the foot. Inhale, with control. Both sides are not going to be the same, they're going to be slightly different or a lot different. Last one. And relax. Keep your feet together, open the knees, and sit back in child's pose and extend the hands forward. Allow the belly to sink between the thighs and relax here. Breathe out through the mouth. Now, as you're relaxed down there, we're gonna walk our hands towards the left side, but we're gonna keep the torso between the thighs. We're not gonna go over the left thigh. We're gonna keep it on the inside of the left thigh. So in that context, I'm gonna extend my right arm slightly more. And I will feel the right side of my side body and my lower back kind of pulling, stretching out a little bit more. And we want to stretch out these muscles in the lower part of the body. So we're here, we're breathing, inflating the belly and the lower back. And we allow both hips and lower back, which muscle-wise and fascia-wise are connected, to relax. And walk the hands towards the other side. Now I'm walking my left hand a little bit more to stretch out my left side of my body. Again, keep the belly between the thighs, not over the thigh. On the inside of the right thigh. Keep breathing, whether through the mouth or the nose, just relax. Gently come back. We're gonna push back towards a downward facing dog in the following manner. We're gonna bring, from a tabletop, we're gonna bring the hands more forward on the shoulders. And we're gonna push our hips up. Remember, we're targeting, it's not about stretching the legs, we don't wanna stretch the hamstrings. This flow is about releasing the hips. And this whole area of the hips is connected with the glutes and the lower back. So that's why we're gonna push the floor to send the glutes up to the sky, like we wanna create a lordosis in the lower back. Relax the knees, have them, we don't have to bend them and burn on quadriceps, just relax them. And from here, we're gonna push one heel to the floor and relax. Push the other heel to the floor and relax. And as I'm pushing one heel and relaxing, I'm allowing my pelvis to wiggle from one side and back to center, and other side and back to center. Of course, this will feel like a good stretching of the calves and the hamstrings, but keep pushing the floor away with your hands so it can be targeted more, or at least partially, towards the glutes and the lower back. Keep breathing. Feel like you're just walking the feet one after the other. And gently walk forward with your hands. Bend the knees, round the back, and slowly inhale, come all the way up. Now it's the time where we're going to use the chair. We're going to place it somewhere either on the mat or somewhere where it doesn't slide, because we're going to apply some weight on the chair in a moment. I think I just cut off my head from there, doesn't matter. So I touch my right knee to the chair. I want my knee to be there. I don't want it to be pushing the knee forward or moving away from the chair. So I'm having the chair here. I have my right knee over here. Now if I cannot have my hands on hips or up, I can place them on the chair if I have trouble balancing. Or I can add an extra chair on the side where I can have my hand on the chair. Because from here, this knee touches, I'm walking the left leg as far back as I can. And as I exhale, I lower without touching the back knee. And this one doesn't move. I start pushing my heel back to straighten my knee. And again, I'm lowering my whole hip down. And I'm pushing back. I'm lowering down and I'm pushing back. It's like every time I bend my back knee and then push to straighten, it's like I'm going a little bit deeper every time. It doesn't matter if you don't go as far down as I go, or if you go lower. Point is, every time I bring my weight down, keep it down, and I push my back knee to straight. Maybe a little bit more and a little bit more. I'm doing the same thing, but it's probably not seen with the naked eye because I'm moving very slightly. Both hands on the chair, come forward, shake it off. So the movement might be a micro movement and not like huge movement. It's perfectly fine. We love micro movements. So left shin, left knee is touching the chair, knees over the ankle. I walk my right leg back. And again, lift the torso, hands on the hips or up. Walk my right leg back without allowing my left knee to stop touching the chair and lower down. Push the heel back and maybe walk my foot a little bit more. Again, lower and push to extend the right knee. Lower and push to extend. You should be feeling it both on the front hip and on the upper part of your extended leg, on the upper part of the thigh. 3 more. Even though if you don't move and just think about moving. I know everything burns. Just 1 more breath and relax. Both legs forward, shake them off. Now the next one, I want you to rest the hands on the chair. Now this time I'm going to bring my foot more back. So about, let's say, if I take this line, it's at the edge of my toes. From here, I'm pushing my knee forward to touch the chair. If that is way too easy for you, walk the foot more back. Now, when I do that, I don't want my heel to lift off the floor. So you're gonna have the foot as forward as you need, so you can keep grounding your front heel on the floor. Bend, touch here, and now lean towards your leg, remove the hands, soften the back knee, and bring all the weight on the right leg. It's like you want to balance here, but we're not gonna balance. Maybe removing the hands is too much. Lean over the right leg. Keep the right knee as forward as you can, but keep grounding the right heel. If you need to move the chair to do that, do so. See, I'm moving it so I can make it even more difficult for me. I don't want to make it so difficult, I pull the chair back. And relax. Come up, shake it off. Ooh, I know, it hurts, right? Let's do the other side. Again, my measurement is about toes being underneath the edge of my chair. Roughly speaking, it's very individualized, how you feel comfortable. And bend my knee to touch the chair. From here, I lean over my left knee. For me, that is too easy, so I'm gonna push my chair gently forward and touch again. I'm gonna remove my hands. I'm not resting on my thigh. I'm pushing my left foot on the floor like I want to balance here, but I'm not balancing now. Keep touching the chair, keep pressing the floor. Everything here is gonna start burning, I know. Breathe and relax. Both knees on the floor, rest the hands on the chair, and either sit back in child's pose or keep the hips high up and send the chest down. And breathe. Nice. Let's move the chair out of the way by magic. And we're back. Bring the hands more forward, open them wide, maybe wider than the mat. And very gently look down towards your belly and allow your hips to drop to the floor. Now you should feel no pain in the lower back, just stretching the front upper part of your thighs. If that feels okay, start drawing the shoulders back and looking forward. This will create more opening in the upper thighs and a little bit more crunching in the lower back. So if it feels not nice, keep looking down so the belly is gently engaged. Or maybe just come all the way down to your elbows. That's up to you. And push back to child's pose. Exhale through the mouth, inhale nose. One more breath. My God, I'm burning in 35 degrees today. All right, it's Celsius here in Greece. We're going for Supta Gomukhasana, Supta cow face pose, which is a very fancy way of telling you lay down on your back. So bring right knee over the left, draw the knees towards the belly, and if you can, grab the feet from underneath, from the soles of your feet. If that is inaccessible because here you cannot lay back, it feels like it is pulling you up, grab it from on top of the feet. Okay? From here, we pull the feet towards the face as much as we can. We don't want the neck to crunch, so lengthen the neck and draw the shoulders towards the floor. And that pulls the feet towards the floor consequently. Now you should be feeling lots of stretching sensations outside on the glutes, which is perfectly normal and expected. And as you do that, now the next cue, it's more like mental than actually something happening in the body. So from here, I want to create a lordosis in my lower back. It's not gonna happen, but that is the action. I'm pushing my glutes towards the floor. Nothing is really happening, but because the action, the muscular action is to create anterior pelvic tilt, send the tailbone down, creating a lordosis, this pulls even more around the hip area. So I stay here, even if your feet are down here, it's the same thing. You're gonna be feeling the stretching. Up, down, and lordosis. And release. Let's do the other side. Left knee over the right. Get the hold of the feet, either on top or underneath. Pull the feet towards the face if you can, only to the degree that you can. Draw the shoulders and the feet towards the ground. And push down like you want to create a lordosis, a low dosis in the lower back. And breathe. Release the legs. Connect the feet and allow the knees to open to the side. Now, if this is too much for you and while you stay here you feel like your thighs, your adductors are trembling, feel free to either place the hands underneath, like bring the fists like this next to the thighs and relax, or if you have two blocks, place them underneath your thighs to create some support, but not too much. I want you to be feeling the groins, the adductors stretching out a little bit. Rest the left hand on the chest, the right hand on the belly. We're gonna inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue at your own pace. Maybe you need to count a little bit faster. Maybe you need to count a little bit slower. Keep your eyes closed and feel that you send the air in your hip area, in your lower back, in your hip joints, in the pelvis. Like you inhale and you create space in the joints over there. And as you exhale, all the muscles relax. Do 3 more breaths the same way. Two more breaths. And last breath. And with this, we conclude our today's practice, a little bit basic hip flow opening session. If you enjoyed this session and you would like to see more of that, please subscribe, press like to this video. It said that the algorithm helps it share it more to people that to more people that find it relevant. And please leave in the comments what other videos you would like me to do for you. Short videos of about 20 minutes, throwing some good ideas. Thank you.